This is part 2 of Gary Michael Hilton, the National Forest Killer. In 2008 of January, Meredith Emerson was going on a hike. She told her friends and her boyfriend where she was going. But at some point during her hike, she met Gary. And he attacked her, but she fought him. And she fought him hard. Like, it was hard for him to get a handle on her, he said, because one thing, she was a fighter. She was in jiu-jitsu, and so she knew how to fight. But he ended up breaking her nose, and he got the upper hand. She begged him to go back for her dog, so he went back for her dog Ella, and they had his dog Dandy. A witness said she seen them two walking together, but she thought it was a daughter and father. So the witness didn't think anything bad at the time. For 4 days, he kept her, and he wanted money out of her, and she kept giving him the wrong PIN number to buy herself more time so police could help her. From witnesses, they knew what Gary looked like, so they knew at that time that it was Gary that had her. And he, at this point, was keeping her captive and going to different banks because she was giving him the wrong PIN number. And so he was constantly trying to find out what her real PIN number was, which it was really smart of her to do that, but it's sad that it didn't end up saving her life, because he started to realize what she was doing. So he ended up killing her, and he decapitated her head and her hands, and he put her clothes and everything in a dumpster. And her dog was seen running around, and Gary was seen at a gas station. The dog and Gary were seen close together because he had let the dog go after he killed her. So when Gary starts calling people asking for money, they start calling the police, and they end up finding him. Well, he tells them that at first he really doesn't tell where her head is, and the police can't find it. So they take him so that he can find the body part. Well, he's a type, he talks on and on, but that also goes back to he has ADHD. But he does, if you watch the interrogation, he goes on and on and on, and he even blames Meredith for her death. So he is sentenced to prison, and this is where they find blood in his van of the older couple, the Bryants. So he ends up being sentenced to death, but he's still alive waiting his death sentence. And like I said, all this happened in 2008. It's just a really sad story because it's just sad for the victims. But that is the story of Gary Michael Hilton, the National Forest serial killer.